Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are back into the Coalface, back from the holidays. We got back yesterday, quite literally. We brought food home for Robert, who was baling. We got out of the car and into the tractor and we went combining. So we'll be going back combining later on after this fog lifts, because that's going to hold the moisture in the ground till that goes away, and could take it a while to lift now. But while we're waiting for that to happen, I have to go ploughing to do a bit of reseeding, and a few other little jobs have to get done. So we'll be getting stuck into that now. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you ring the bell notification so that you get notified of all my videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. All these things help keep the channel chugging along and push me on for 50,000 subscribers, when we will be going around and looking at all the tractors. So everything, the two in the lawn, in the shed, all the tractors. We'll be going through all 29, 28, I don't know how many there is. There's enough of them. But anyways, so yeah, we'll go on the plough and we'll get a bit of ploughing done. Plough is just on. Do you ever regret putting things in too tight? I put in thinking it's a great job, it's in nice and neat, and well, I didn't think of getting it out again. So the forest is caught again the wheel of the plough, and then I can't really lift it up much that side. Drag it forward a bit. Out from that. Right, how high can we go? Yep, pretty good at that now. That's back forward here. Yeah, and we're out. That's always a pet peeve of mine around here. Everything is in the way of everything else, and just never seems to be enough space. Big machinery shed, that's what we need. Big machinery shed. Anyways, we'll go over to the house and put on some metal. Now, now, there's things missing off this plough which I can see, and any ploughman should be able to see what's missing off the plough, except for the discs. Never mind the discs, they got taken off, but there's other parts, metal to the plough, that's missing. Leave in the comments below what it is. Those of you are wondering why aren't they there, well, to be honest, I wanted to put them on, but I got told no, they want to wear off the shears as much as they could, and then we're putting all new metal on the plough. I think the last time we done it was 2 years ago. I got a bit of footage on it, but after this bit, before we go starting to plough winter stuff, the plough is going in for all new metal. We actually have it all. There's some of it there, and yeah, but it's missing things at the minute. Just nothing that's too important, but yeah, look at it. Experienced ploughman, or anyone who thinks they know what's missing, the discs are gone. That's not what I'm asking about. Something else that should be on the plough that you should be able to see. But anyways, we'll have to replace a shear. I think there's one of the shears is broke, and we'll go do a bit of ploughing, and away we'll go. Fog is nearly lifted, but still very overcast. It's the after dinner race before the grass dries, or the grain dries enough for us to get combining after that heavy mist. What can you do? Anyways, we'll go do a bit of ploughing. We're here, we're ploughing. That's a quite nice soil, that. Good brown earth soil, so it is. Could change a little bit when we get to this end. It's a little bit wetter down here, but so ploughing away. So just this one paddock to do for this farmer. So you can see he's done now on it. Moldboards, one striking, they're bright already. It's about 2 hours ploughing, I'd say, in this. I think there's 3 acres in it, so it's about that ish. Yeah, ploughing is a slow old job, so there's no two ways about it. Ploughing is slow and slightly tedious. Farmer just wants me to plough good and deep, so I'll plough away. We'll do a bit of time lapse, and yeah, we'll get this all ploughed up. Lovely brown arm. May have to adjust the plough there now. not just matching the front furrow with the last furrow now, but that could be down to the wheel. But yeah, slow it down the camera and we'll get this done. Field is ploughed now, just the headlands. So bomb headland, not going right in because don't want to turn up any roots. Field is for reseed and it's not going for tillage or anything, so it's turning up roots is just going to create a problem. So then have to watch a water pipe that goes along and around to the drinker as well. It's just out inside the field, inside the post, so won't get too tight to that. And you can see like ash tree branches from that tree there, so that kind of lets me know where I'm sitting now. I won't be plowing, but I'll try and plow where them tracks are and a bit up beyond that. On the home straight now. No, that's that all plowed. We're a bit on home and we see what we're going to do next. The sun is out splitting the stones, so we may get cutting before dinner. Kind of hard to know, so maybe now, maybe half an hour or so at the minute. We might have an early dinner and get going for this 12 o'clock I think. We'll be on home and switch stories. So I've got back to the hard workers here. Eric's after filling Liv's boot with barley in a what would you call it? An act of defiance, is it? So they're just, well, you just have to rolling up a lot of barley to keep the cattle going for another few days.
Week maybe.
Week. Nelly's out enjoying a bit. How are you, Nelly? Is it nice?
You can have feeding restaurant.
No, that's your job, bro.
No,
that's your job.
That's your job.
That's your job.
I'm doing absolutely nothing but that.
You're feeding calves, that's what you're doing today. So, just had the dinner. And the plan of attack for the rest of the day is now I'm going off to bale straw. Father Phil has just gone with Uncle Ian there to leave him down to the combine to get cutting. So I have to now take off the plough, put on the red rock, leave it over to the workshop for Father Phil to patch a few holes, and then put the baler on the 6290, so the John Deere, not the Fusion. Robert is looking after the silage today, so Robert's on the 6499 and the Fusion. He's 200 odd bales to make there this evening. I'll be going to bale the straw and Father Phil will keep the grain away from the combine, and that'll really be it for today. It's move on to the grain now. The sun is splitting the stones, it's getting quite hot. We'll go get everything reorganised and get out of the yard. Just as I was coming out, I noticed the tractor 6270 is 6 hours from hitting 15,000 hours. It's a heck of a lot of hours. This would be our second highest hour tractor in the fleet behind the 6290 on the umbilical system, which the clock is broken, but we estimate it's around the 27 to 28,000 hours as a retired to the umbilical system with over 20,000 hours done, because these tractors, the exhaust burns out at around the 10,000 hour mark, and that tractor was just had its third exhaust put on it, so that's how you know. Anyways, we'll go into the yard so Father Phil can patch a few holes in this, because there's just a few. We're ready to hit the road. One of the best things about this tractor has top class aircon. We are in the 6290. I've oiled these motors, baling, I have everything. So yeah, we'll bale on down to the field. We'll make a lot of bales. Last thing this was baling was hay, so we'll have to check, see what the pressures are like for the crop. May have to adjust it, may not. Have to see. And yeah, we get like a bales made and we see how the combine is going. He should nearly be finished where he is, because we did get quite a big cut last night. We probably got about 15 acres cut and he had about 5 acres more to do. And then that's that, the farm done, and then we'll move on to the next one. This is one of the things with our farm. All the land, it's very fragmented. There's 20 acres here, 15 acres there. It's kind of all over the place. But yeah, we'll be on and see how they're getting on. Here we are. See, there's the straw, but there's no sign of the combine. So that's a good sign. They've moved on, but it also means I was hoping to get some drone footage of the combine on the road, because just to kind of show you the scale of the combine, because it's quite big, and I don't think people who have come and seen it kind of never realize just how big it is. I'll start in the biggest field and build the 2 front fields of that. Fire up the drone, we'll do the usual old crack. What time is it now? Must be about 3, 4 o'clock, I don't know. There's not a lot on it. It's quite a poor crop of straw now. There's no two ways about it. I'll just show you the straw. Don't mind them lovely tidy mud guards and that factor. Some Tuesday, Thursday or Sunday you'll see a video and it'll be changed, but you never know when that's going to happen, because at the minute getting things is quite hard with COVID and Brexit and all of that, how shite. But yeah, just ignore them for the time being. But anyways, this is the straw. Very poor crop of straw. It would nearly make you think that there was nothing on the field we're talking about. Good and great order for baling, but there's nothing on it. Oh, yield wise wasn't too bad. Wouldn't call it a great crop of stuff. It was all right. Backfield was the heaviest. 2 front fields were light enough, but look, it's all right. That's poor crop of straw, all right yield of grain. What more can I say? Nothing to be writing home about. There we go, unfold ourselves and we'll go make a lock of bales. Also, you might have seen there, you always want to put them in that way. If you put them in that way, if any time a bit of crop gets the wrong side, comes this way, you can pull them out. Fun fact. Also, because we're now baling straw and the last time we were baling was hay, we need to lift up our pickup wheels. Wire. Lovely stuff. Yep, we're keeping that one in anyways. This brings back memories of baling after the 788 or Massey 400, and if you're wondering why, that is like a row of straw, swart of straw out of a 10-foot or an 8-foot combine, not a 20-foot combine. I have the sum total of 8 bales on, and I'm on my 4th round. I have a bit of pressure to take it in.
It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard cause I loved you, but I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, this is a sign that I'm healing. I'm finally healing from you.
Just have that field baled, and the bales are leaving the field as quick as I can make them, which isn't hard done. Sum total of 29 bales on roughly speaking about 10 acres. Kind of reminds me of 2016, where I think this farm we had 90 bales. There was 87 bales in the whole lot, and that was the year we lost a lot of grain and bad weather and bad everything. But that's not the problem this year. Just no straw. All right yield of grain, but just no straw. However, could have it the other way. There was growth regulator put on this, which is to keep the straw short, and that wasn't put on. Crop could have laid down, and well, you'd have your straw, but you wouldn't have the grain off it. So what do you do? We keep baling. That's what we do. Not that you can see much through the back window or any of the windows. I'll be giving this a wash in the morning before I go back at it again. Big snap. You can see there. Beeps at me again. Sometime. There we go. Open door. Bale pops out. Close door. And away we go again. And the sum total 57 bales. Not great at all. We'll be on now, talking to Father Phil. Barley straw, I think it's barley where they're cutting, just down the road. Mad fit to cut, so we'll be on down the road to where they are, and we'll get baling there. And also, as you can tell, it's not sweat, it's a bit of water. You cannot be dousing yourself in a bit of water on a hot day. It just cools you down and just, oh, so nice. Yeah, we're bit on. Nice over there. So, just going through some of the peatlands on the bog. We've finished harvesting now. But this side, we have no idea what is going on. They dug holes in the middle of the tracks, and then they put them. You can kind of see them. There's 1, 2, and every so many yards, meters, there's another yoke that kind of crosses the drains that were dug into the rows or lines of peat, and I'm quite confused as to what the purpose of them is. If anyone knows that's watching, please leave a comment down below, and like everyone that's watching the videos, because it's baffled us. They've also, while we think there's holes left in the middle of the rows, and we're just very confused. We know it's all to do with the re-wetting and rewilding of the bog, but its purpose has us confused. I suppose watching my channel, because we live in the Midlands, the area, Peach, South Longford, watching the channel over the next couple of years, you'll get to see how the bogs transform back into wilderness, and how they all flood, and how it affects some of the land around and about, because we have no idea what it's going to do. We literally, the other side of the trees, we're back into our tillage ground. So yeah, we'll be up there and we'll start baling away after the combine. We're in the field now. Uncle Ian is just about finished the big field. There's another field out there beside the trailer, and another one just out there. Both small. There's the straw. Much more straw. Barley is coming in at 14% moisture. A good crop on this, and yeah, this is just much more. Well, there's a nice bit more to be baled here than what I'm after coming from anyway. Fire up the drone, get some footage, and watch out for them power lines, because they're kind of in the way. So, baling away here. 10 bales made on 2 rounds, so feeling a lot nicer. But some of you may remember this field, that area there in particular in front of us. That is the area where we went and picked up our burnt combine, the Massey 32. And since we started harvest again, I know there's quite a few comments saying, when do we get the new combine and whatnot. I think there's a little bit of confusion there between the burnt combine and the combine we have now. The combine we got rid of was an old combine that burnt in 2013. Yes, it's been 7 years in the field before we got rid of it, I know, but we did get rid of it. That's the main thing, we did do it. It's a Massey Ferguson 32 1994 for 4-wheel drive with a 14-foot head, and the 38 which we come with now was the replacement for that harvester. Father Phil is keeping the grain grow away. He's just waiting from the field. You just seen him go into the drone footage through that lovely gap. We generally, on all the farms where there's where there's fields of barley, we always try and make sure the gaps are the full width of the head, so that we don't have to take it off going between gaps. It saves us time. See, he's one more field to cut, so Father Phil's waiting on till Uncle gets that one cut to get him moved across the road, so the head has to come off for that, and he gets him across the road, then he'll go back tip the loads, and that'll be it. The dew is fast approaching. You can kind of feel it in the air there. We keep going till either the bale starts sticking into chamber. That's a very telltale sign with the John Deere. It goes up at the door and it doesn't come out, or the wheels start to go like dark, like instead of being like the brighter black dry rubber, they go like a darker colour, and that's how you know the dew's down. So we'll just keep going to that, and then that'll be it for today's video. Liv has gone off to feed bullocks and that after shop time, and Robert is bailing away at silage, which crank up the tunes. It's a Saturday. There's always good tunes on a Saturday. We'll bail on. I don't know how well you can see it, but the combine is just after coming out there. I'd say they'll probably keep going. It's at 14%. It can be let rise to another 2%, just to get the last bit finished. To be finishing this block of ground, so we're ready to move on to the next bit in the morning. So that's that field baled, and the dew is down, so we're going to leave off trailing the bit in there and baling the bit where the combine is. You might just see the beacon flashing there till tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. We'll fold up and I'll make a phone call and see what's happening. May leave this here because the combine will be left here, or we may bring all home. Baled 103 bales, so that's 51 bales in this field. Spring cropped straw yields seem to be a little bit low. Yeah, don't know why, but just seem to be a bit low. Anyways, so yeah, that's it.